Here with me today is Victoria Rose. You may remember we met Victoria last week where she talked about whether or not we're in the driver's seat of our own lives and how important it is to be in the driver's seat and not merely a passenger. Well, today we're talking to Victoria about step 2, and that's how. Welcome, Victoria.
Thank you, Catherine. So how do we get to be in the passenger seat or even the back seat of our own lives? To do that, we do need to go back and have a look at those influences when we were younger. One other thing that I'd like to talk about is also the fact that many people don't speak their truth. And this can cause us to not sit in the driver's seat of our own life because we don't let people know how it is for us. We just go along for the ride. So I often ask in my sessions, why is it we don't speak our truth? You may be staggered to find out that the main reason is we're afraid of hurting someone else's feelings. So I ask you, has anyone ever gone up and asked anyone else, what is it I could do or say that would hurt your feelings? No one ever has. So therefore we're treating others as we like to be treated, and people are different. We've noticed that, haven't we?
We sure have.
Yeah, we've noticed how no one else has our uncommon good sense.
So how important is it to find out if we're on our own journey or if in fact we're not being authentic and we're following along something that we think we should be doing?
It is so vital because there will come a day when you look back on your life and you'll say, what was it all about? Is this all there is? And there's this sense of unfulfillment. We're here for a reason. We need to find out why.
For those of us who are involved in, for example, the workplace with other people, we're communicators, we're parents, we're family members, how is it important for us to be communicating our truth and speaking really our authentic message instead of bottling it up inside?
When we bottle it up inside, what happens is that there's actually a saying around that. We internalize it instead of verbalizing it. And if we don't verbalize our truth, what will happen is those things that we're too afraid to say, it's like a rock solid, round, black thing in our gut, and it will just get bigger and bigger, and there'll come the day when we will vomit over everyone, and that's not a good strategy.
So I'm guessing these are the times where, as a parent, for example, we may lose our temper, and I certainly know that I've been the culprit from time to time.
Yes, and so that's about anger, and we need to ask ourselves, what is it I'm really angry at? And the answer is fascinating. Mostly we're angry because we didn't get our way. And if we realise that it's our bottom lip that's jutting out because we didn't get our way, then that can help us reflect on that and not get as angry as perhaps we've been inclined to when we're in situations that we feel aren't working out the way they should.
Thank you, Victoria. Once again, really interesting. I hope that you can join us next week for step number 3. What do we actually want out of our lives?